can't tell me nada. Oi, nobody cares, work harder. They don't want passer, they don't want drama. Hennything Goes, man, grew up in the Gaza. Grew up in the bits. Saturday night, you can butt me in ditch. Connor just scored 2 goals. I ain't talking about teams on a pitch. BA took a few man's chicks. Tech just hit a new lick. JP with the ice on his wrist, so you bossed up, man, you know what it is. Facts. This is grime. You men are new, I've been here from time.
Hey, big up to Hennything Goes. Come on.
What's going on, people? Hennything Goes back again with another music reaction and back with some more Wretch off the latest album. Today we got 7-seater with Mercston Ghetts. This is nearly all of movement.
M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T.
I mean, we're not going to get a full movement.
Never again.
Track since
unless the bag is right.
People are still bringing it up. No, there's still, I think there's still animosity there.
No, there's better animosity. But if the bag is change your life tonight for this track, shout.
But don't worry about all that drama. This is the uplifting album, and these are 3 energies on a track that should be mad. It's only a visualizer. I know they've filmed something for this because I've seen clips of them all, like these 3 together doing a video. So the video's not out yet, but we can't wait.
Finally, Mercston's got the call up again.
Yeah, the way Mercston's been going on lately,
he needs the exposure.
This should be a mad one. But before we get into it, I keep forgetting I even do them. But before we get into it, recently we hit that 10k subscriber mark, and it would be really good if we could get to 32. Wretch. So to help us out, make sure you go down now, subscribe to the channel, like the video, get your suggestions in the comments down below, and let's just get going. What is it?
Beats cold.
A Rapture sample with these 3 on it.
Excuse me, zoning in, sorry.
Yes, please.
Hello, I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Big 7-seater pulling out in traffic, erratic. Yeah. Man try ting the nest, so I got Yeah. The man are cutting like it's going out of fashion. I'm in the ends, I see the locals like what's happening. I'm getting older, so I had to pass the baton. You know, anything I'm doing, do with passion. I'm mashing.
They say diamonds are forever. When they robbed him for his jewelry, he was trying to find a breader. You're flexing in Marbella only cause you're by the pool. I'm trying to buy Portabella. Yacht master or the dweller, either way it's my time. I'm maturing with my cheddar. 2-pack, keep your head up. If it fits, there ain't no capping in my era. Grew up on a different set of rules. Diamond in the rough.
Yeah, this, if they're just gonna keep coming in and out,
switching.
Yeah, there ain't no capping when I'm in my era.
Time, I'm maturing with my cheddar. 2-pack, keep your head up. If it fits, there ain't no capping in my era. Grew up on a different set of rules. Diamond in the rough, but got a disconnect with Jules. Yeah, at the last supper with the goons. Ain't it funny how the goat becomes the dinner for the wolves? I'm planning on building up my rules.
Curry.
I'd be like, oh, yo, mommy, cook us up some of them salty fish and the pea. Suck it all up, and bring it up right in my lip piece. Kiss my teeth, delicious.
Ain't it funny how the goat becomes the dinner for the wolves? I'm planning on building up my walls. I live above the rim, you wanna shoot me, I don't think you got the balls. You ain't in my range, I'm in a sport. Was here before physical, transitioned into digital, I've sold it all. Jumped in the dungeon, they wrote me off but unpublished. They wonder how I'm so current, I become one with the plugins. I told them step up the budget, you don't get nothing for nothing. Then through my auntie from Holland, she had the struggle in customs. My cousin's so stubborn, he's got a fetish or something. He keeps molesting those bullets, he keeps on touching the buttons. He think he don't...
Didn't think he was going there. I understand it now.
So stubborn, he's got a fetish or something. He keeps molesting those bullets, he keeps on touching the buttons. He think he Tony Montana. I'm trying to school him, not judge him. They threw the book up, all my niggas, they ain't reading the summons. Pourquoi? Beast mode, new endings impending. The Bentley or the Rolls with the emblem. Step.
Beast mode, new engine bending. What's wrong with him?
You knew when he was coming in.
Oh my god. Safe.
Yeah, this is a minute and a half in. There's still over 2 minutes. They are just going to keep switching in and out. Yeah.
Pourquoi? Beast mode, new endings impending. The Bentley or the Rolls with the emblem. Stepped out the shower on offending, and Fendi is the road.
No, you're not doing that. I know you just said it, but you didn't mean like that.
The Bentley or the Rolls with the emblem. Stepped out the shower on offending, and Fendi is the robe that I'm dressed in. Jacob, this coat I've been blessed with. Godly, guess this is feeling like a marathon's upon me. Free, let me carry on this promptly. I'm just confident, handing what's beyond me. Cause they ain't got the catalogue to compete. Ever since we was back to back practicing on concrete. Them man were rapping offbeat. We all know who's selected in the top 3. Senseis, but anybody's pen game, comprende. And if them say them ready for contending, let's set pace. Chains on like I'm Kenton. Boss man like Baremplay. Light up the sensei. Drumstick pan the estate. One click then I end game, then gone pan the M-way. Dog in my dark I'm up the K9.
What's wrong with this producer? What is going on?
That with all 3 of these on it.
You can't.
Yeah, this is a.
You can't chop,
crazy
change beat and then these men are just.
This is a movement tune.
You know,
This is back in the day when movement would do sets and they'd all just do 1 bar, switch out, 1 bar, switch out.
you know, the only thing that comes to mind is they went studio, and then beat played. He heard it, and gets was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that thing. We're gonna do that thing. This is what the new that thing is.
Click then I end game, then gone pan the M-way. Dog in my dark I'm up the K9. Bar for your bar, we got never change size. Start from the bottom, start on the baseline. Pops grew apart, but I'm still the same guy. Dog in my dark I'm up the K9. Bar for your bar, we got never change size. Start from the bottom, start on the baseline. Pops grew apart, but I'm still the same guy. Max don't need a reason to gun him. All of them competing with numbers can stay there. They could never be this beloved. I'm up on my feet and I'm running. Jesus took the wheel, I'm encouraged to change gears. He even helped me season my stuff and I say prayers. You're too tongue-in-cheek for my stomach, we ain't pairs. I'm fighting for the freedom of others, I'm saying clear.
Big 7-seater pulling out in traffic, erratic. Yeah. Man trying the nest so I got Yeah. The man are cutting like it's going out of fashion. I'm in the ends, I see the locals like what's happening. I'm getting older, so I had to pass the baton. You know, anything I'm doing, do with passion. I'm mashing.
This music affect everywhere, man.
What is this
music
little
was Jamaica people dance.
after credit scene?
Them listen to. I go to Africa, and when I go in Africa, you see every black man of the West, him is what him want to be when him go to Africa. Him is what him want to be when him go home.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that beat was crazy.
This album right now is
Bare seasoning. Sorry,
the
bare seasoning. Bare seasoning.
is where what was that 3 in? And these are all been tunes.
I'm not gonna lie. Summer seems like this might like we haven't had a summer like this for
Where
ages.
there's just constant music,
But it's
an
banging.
album after album.
I don't think like I think the one thing that these are all do well, including even Chip and that, is make songs that aren't really just only for this week to next week. Obviously, it helps that like Chip's got the whole thing of the whole grime, which helps it it have its longevity because the fans are the fans are the fans, innit? But when it comes to like Wretch ain't what released in how many years?
A few.
So it helps that he's trying to make the longevity kind of music. And then when it comes to him bringing other people in, like the Ghetts and the Mercstons and that, like them being prominent and being also active, makes it not be such a quick, oh, what was that Wretch tune? What was, man? Like I already know.
There's too much music been released lately.
Oh yeah,
to
keep up.
To even like for a playlist shuffle to even
No,
get all the way through, because if we had like a summer playlist right now, there's been so much music.
Yeah, but I think we'd still always resonate with like the longer bangers and the ones that you can still slap on today that you ain't heard in 3 years. That's what will be in the playlist more than the ones that just come out. But it seems like anywhere man might go this summer, the vibes are gonna be our vibes in still. But yeah, Wretch, Mercston Ghetts 7-seater. If you like the video, click the bell for the notification, subscribe if you haven't already, hit us up in those comments. If you want to support us even further, click the join button below. Hennything Goes.
You can't tell me nada. Oi, nobody cares, work harder. They don't want passa, they don't want drama. Hennything Goes, man. Grew up in the Gaza. Grew up in the bits. Saturday night, you can butt me in ditch. Connor just scored 2 goals. I ain't talking about teams on a pitch. BA took a few man's chicks. Tech just hit a new lick. JP with the ice on his wrist, so we you bossed up, man. You know what it is. Facts. This is grime. You man are new. I've been here from time.
Hey, big up to Hennything Goes. Come on.